Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Children, do you see what is this? Bat and ball. Can you tell which game is played using this? Yes, everyone knows. Cricket. Yes, we play cricket using bat and ball. Today we are going to read lesson The Cricket Match. This is lesson number 16 of your reader book, The Cricket Match. In this, one small child is there just like you, of 10 years of age. He likes to play cricket, but he gives more importance to his duties for his family. Instead of playing, he sacrifices his practice of that cricket match to take care of his grandmother who was ill. So let us read this lesson and just see how that child felt so happy when when he took care of his grandmother when she was ill. And children, this is in the form of a play. Play means that you can enact. So it is in dialogue form. Dialogue form means characters are there and they are speaking dialogues. You can also do that role play. Like you can take the dialogues of any one character and you can do practice of speaking those dialogues, and this can be enacted. So this is called a play which can be enacted on the stage, and there are dialogues in that. So let us start reading that lesson. Okay. Lesson number 16, The Cricket Match. Which comes first, duty or fun? From this lesson, children, we are going to learn whether we should do our duties properly, or we should have only fun, or we should think only about ourselves, not about others. Let us read this. This is a kind of play. Characters. These all are the characters. Sumit, a boy of about 10, almost about of your age. A few other boys. Sumit's mother. Ali, Pankaj, Sumit's friends. And Sumit's grandmother. So these all are the characters that are there in this play. Scene 1. First scene opens, and this is the stage set like that. Back from school, Sumit rings the bell. So this is the scene created that Sumit comes from school and Granny opens the door. This is the first scene. Back from school, Sumit rings the bell. Granny opens the door. Sumit rushes in. Sumit. So this is the dialogue spoken by Sumit. Oh Granny, great news. So he is very happy. Exclamatory mark is there. So he is explaining his feelings, strong feelings of joy. Oh Granny, great news. We have a cricket match next week. So what was the great news he was giving? That they would be having a cricket match next week against St. Joseph's School. So this is an inter-school competition, inter-school cricket match against St. Joseph's School. And I am in the team. And I am in the team. So he is extremely happy and giving this information to his granny. Now Granny says, that's truly wonderful. Really, it is very wonderful, marvelous. But you are a bit late today. Have your lunch quickly. So Granny says, you are a bit late and you should have your lunch now. And Sumit. So next she wants to say, Sumit says, yes, Granny. Granny says, will you help yourself? Will you help yourself means, will you take your lunch yourself? I have a fever. I want to sleep. Sumit says, oh sure, Granny, please go to bed. If the bell rings, I'll answer it. Have you taken some medicine? So he's worried. Sumit is worried about Granny and he is very caring also. He says, oh sure, sure, I'll take my lunch myself. Don't worry. You go to bed, and if the bell will ring, I will answer it. And he is worried also whether Granny has taken the medicine or not. Granny says, I have means I have taken the medicine. Bless you, my dear. Now see these underlined words, children. Cricket, against, wonderful, medicine, and scene. You can write these words as difficult words in your copy. Let us see the scene too. Now the scene is switched. Sumit is sitting on a chair reading a book. Suddenly, he hears a whistle. He opens the door to find Ali, Pankaj, and a few other boys outside. So, when he's sitting on the chair, the doorbell rings and he opens the door to find Ali and Pankaj, his friends, and few other boys also. Sumit says, "Hello, boys." Ali, "Hello, where is your ball? Take it and come to the cricket ground. We are off." So we are going to cricket ground to play the match, to do the practice of match. Sumit, "Sorry, Ali, I can't come today." Ali, he says, "But you promised." Sumit says, "Yes, I know, but I just can't come." Ali, "What has happened? Are you angry?" So what is the reason? What has happened? Why are you not coming with us for playing? What is the reason? So underline happened also, seen also, suddenly also, whistle also, to write them as difficult words. He says, no, it is just that. Pankaj interrupts in between. He speaks, "You can't let us down. You can't disappoint us." Let us down means you can't disappoint us. We have the match with St. Joseph's next week. You have to be fit. Sumit says, "Listen, Granny has a fever and there is nobody else at home. I must stay to answer the doorbell so that she can rest. So this is the reason. Don't worry, I'm completely fit. Only Granny is having fever. That's why I have to take care of my Granny. So I must stay to answer the doorbells. I'm staying to help my Granny." So underline doorbell also. Let us move on next page. The boys become very quiet. Ali slowly, "Okay, in that case, I guess you must stay at home." So after that, they leave, their friends leave, and Sumit's watching them run, and he says to himself, they will have all the fun. Wish I were there, but Granny needs me. How can I leave her alone? So he is very disappointed inside. He wanted to go out to play, but due to Granny, he was not able to go out. He could not leave her alone. Now the scene changes. Scene number 3. Sumit is sitting on his chair and reading. Sumit looking at his watch. It's 4:30. Granny has been sleeping for an hour. That should do her good. So she is sleeping. This is very good. It would help her. The boys must be playing. If only I were there again. He was wishing that if he would be there. But I'm glad I stayed back for Granny's sake. But I'm glad. So he's happy also, because he stayed back. He was at home due to Granny's sake, because he wanted to help Granny. He gets up and walks about. Wish I could join my friends now. Again, just he is missing that scene, going outside to play with his friends. Just then the bell rings. Sumit opening the door. "Oh, mummy, how come you are at home at 4:30? You always come at 6:30. You are at home at 4:30. Usually you come at 6:30. Mother," she says, "I have brought some work home. But why aren't you out playing? Why are you at home?" Sumit says, "Granny is not well, so I stayed back." Mother says, giving him a hug. Hmm? She gives a hug to him. She was so happy to see that how thoughtful Sumit was. How thoughtful means how caring, how considerate her son was. He was very caring and considerate about others. But you can go now and join your friends. I'll look after Granny. Now you can go. Sumit grabs his bowl. Grabs means picks it quickly and says, "Thank you, mummy," and runs out. So this is the lesson. It tells us that we should be ready to perform our duties. We should always be ready to sacrifice our fun, our playing, etc. for our duties. So this is the message given here, that small sacrifices make everyday heroes. Sumit was willing to sacrifice his cricket practice for his ailing granny. So do you think he is a hero in his own right? Yes, everyone is hero in this way. If we all are performing our duties properly, then we are also a real hero. So children, this is the lesson 16, and you are going to do the reading of this lesson. Try to understand it and try to follow the message given here in this lesson. Okay, bye.